Mike, Sarah, I am saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. I agree. There's a chance. So having said that, and I thank Miss Peggy. And again, Bob, I'm gonna get you her contact information. She'll roll with you, especially when you and I'm not saying you're buttering her up with the because they are deserved. They are deserved. They are deserved. But when you threw in that your wife said that too, that was the ding, ding, that was the clincher.
She's full blown. Yeah. So
yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'd love to do a show with her. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, man, this lady's freaking full blast. She knows what the shit. She knows what she's talking about.
She does. Now,
but you got to understand, my wife's a Panthers fan, so it's going to be one of those where, I love it. I'll watch it. I won't even say a word.
Bishop, I see you, but it's going to be a bit. I want to make sure that Bob gets his voices in edgewise. Bishop, I'm telling you right now, if you bring up a fucking other subject that is not Raiders, I'm going to get you out of the studio faster than shit. I'm not taking it today. Okay.
What happened?
I'm talking about Chiefs. Bishop knows what I'm talking about. And I love Bishop because Bishop is Navy as well. Bishop is Navy as well. Yeah, he is. He's Navy. He's the
knocking off, bro.
He's the shipmate. But if he brings up another subject, I am not taking it today.
Oh, what subject does he want? What subject was it?
He knows. I'm just going to leave it at that because I'm not going to have anybody else bring it up either.
Oh no, I'll bring him a subject. If he
no. It's him and me subject. It's him and I.
Gotcha.
It's a sports subject that is non-Raider related.
I think the fucking Dodgers have to fucking use their starters all the way to the 9th fucking inning because I'll tell you what, their fucking closers can't do it.
But we're going to get off that. We're going to talk Raiders. Go ahead.
Right, gotcha. Okay, it's Raider time. Okay, gotcha.
Raider time.
Yeah. So something I think everyone should understand is that Rashee Rice coming back.
It's their bonus.
It's a bonus. Is it a good bonus or a bad bonus? Because
I actually think it'll work against them because he's going to try to get playing time in, and he hasn't had the gel that he has. So it's actually, I think, going to inhibit their offense. I think it's going to inhibit some of their offense. That's me though. So they think that he's gonna like fly, no pun intended, to go there. But I think it's going to inhibit their offense.
So we agree that being in shape and in football shape is two different things, right?
Yep.
Okay, so here's my thought process. Not only has he been out for the last 6 weeks, he was down for injury last year as well, right?
He did have an injury last year. I can't remember how. I hate saying how injured was he. This sounds like an old Johnny Carson show. It was hot. How hot was he was injured. How injured was he? I don't remember. I do know that he did have some injuries that took away games last year. Maybe Bishop remembers. Maybe other people remember. But he was out for other games.
So just so everyone understands, when you're suspended in the NFL for 6 games, you also cannot practice with your team the entire 6 weeks.
You're away from the facility. You're
in the weight room. You're doing this stuff. You cannot practice with the team. He started practicing with the team Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So I see him being more of a hindrance than an asset because he's going to be a target that is not familiar with the offense. And that's the last thing the Chiefs needed because they've looked like shit on offense for almost all season long so far. They didn't look like on the same page and shit. And now that you put this guy in there that hasn't been around and been able to practice with them for but a week, I firmly believe. I'll tell you what, if he proves me wrong, proves me wrong. But
yeah,
that typically doesn't work.
I can go there. If all that, if you all that in a biscuit, then great.
I got the Raiders beating them 27-24. I really did.
I saw that. I put that up. Actually, that would be fantastic because the Raiders have not scored. I think they've scored over 20 one time this year.
Yeah. Twice.
One time.
Twice.
Okay. They scored in New England. They scored more than 20.
Yeah.
And then another time they scored more than 20. But I mean, 20 is that.
And it was garbage time against the Colts, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. 20 was last year. You know, it's like that's the mountain that they cannot climb over 20.
Well, and that's the thing several of us have talked about was, okay, so if I look at Seattle's defense or offensive line, which was terrible last year, they were 29th in the NFL overall. And the thing about that was that Geno was never pressured up the middle. He was pressured from the outside. Which allowed Geno to step up and make a play. We're the opposite of that. So he's not getting big pressure around the outside. He's getting pressured up the middle, which is Meredith's problem. So JPJ has to freaking move left and right and like move everybody away out to the outside. That's his job as a guard, right? Move everybody out. And he's been doing that, you know? And I think that's why we're where we're at. Hey, Jess, how you doing, man? But I think it's why we're where we're at because I think our coaching staff knows that JPJ is athletic. They need to use him with his athleticism as a guard because if we want to have a good running game, we need him to be able to pull. Jordan Meredith is not athletic. He's a freaking big mauler dude and doesn't have a whole lot of speed and movement. So, and the other part is, I guess from what I've heard, is that JPJ doesn't do a good job of communicating protection. He doesn't communicate protection across the line very well. That's something that he can learn.
Yeah, that's important.
But the thing is, we're so far removed from that locker room on how they're communicating that shit. I mean, we don't know how that's rolling. All I know is I want JPJ starting on an offensive line every single game.
Yep.
Kappa, go fuck himself. Get the fuck out of here. I don't need that dude. He's gotten blown up I don't know how many times in videos I've watched. He just put somebody else in there. I don't care if it's freaking goddamn Pegues. I don't care. Just I want a dude where you can say, just go blow this guy up. That's all I want. At this point, because I don't want Geno having freaking pressure in his lap. And he's getting that a lot. And that's why there's so many tip balls. That's why he has so many freaking picks, man. Hell, half his freaking picks are freaking tip balls on the line of scrimmage. It's because the middle of the line is moving to his face. You know, and he's 6'3", 6'4". I get it, but I mean, some of these freaking dudes that are rushing up the middle are freaking 6'6", 6'7", and they're getting up in his freaking joint. Right?
Are you sure about that? Because and again, maybe it's because I'm not paying attention. I remember the tipped ball in Indianapolis. I remember the tip ball in Indianapolis.
Well,
I remember the Bauer tip ball at the very first game. I remember him throwing to players that just read the route and good. Yeah, Bishop, don't go away. Don't go away. I'm going to put you on when there's a good when there's a segue. I don't I don't like a 3-screen. I hate a 3-screen. I want to talk one-on-one. So when Nav is and he's going to give me the hey, I've done up. But yeah, I don't, because he has 10 interceptions and I only remember 2 being tips. So if there's more, then I want to know it.
Now, not all of them been tipped in the line, but the thing is, as a quarterback, right? If you have all this shit coming to you, you're throwing off your back foot all the time.
That's what I'm saying. It's technique.
Do you understand what I mean? So it's not quite getting there. Now, we have a lot of freaking young dudes. Trey Tucker's like the only dude that we can actually throw to that he's going to be where he's supposed to be all the time, right? That's why the Jacoby thing's going on, because Jacoby's just kind of freaking stopped playing. Have you noticed that? He's just kind of stopped playing.
Yeah. Well, that's what Peggy was saying, is that, I'm here, but I'm going to catch the ball. I catch ball, I fall down. It's kind of like he's Eastern European. I kick the football for touchdown. No, I catch ball, I fall down, because he's not going. He's getting no yak at all.
But, he's Trey Tucker's trying to score a touchdown every time he touches the ball.
Yep.
So I guess my thought process is this. Do I think Gino's doing great? Hell no. I think everything's got into his head because everything's coming to him. Instead of if the outside rush comes, he can step up into that, but he can't step up into an interior line that's getting rushed in his face. He lives on stepping up in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You watch several videos, he steps up in the pocket and delivers a freaking missile. But a lot of his picks have been these floaters, right? And it's because he didn't have anything else to do with it. Because he's got all this freaking
and he's throwing into double coverage because he's trying to make things happen, because he feels like, because Gentry's getting blown up and he's not running to capabilities because the offensive line sucks. And Gino has having to do all of these things where he's throwing into double coverage because the offensive line sucks. I said it all comes down to that. And by the way, Chip Kelly's, and I don't like his offensive play calling, but it's because the offensive line sucks. 3 things that happen because the offensive line sucks. And I'm going to ask Bob if I can bring in the other shipmate on here now, because I hate running a 3-screen. I hate running a 3-screen.
No, it's okay.
But I am. No. I'm gonna bring in, because I know he'll go away otherwise, and I will move myself over to the comments so that you can see why isn't he on screen? Bishop, you should be on screen. Yeah, it says you're on screen. Bishop, okay, it's a spinning circle of death.
Oh,
it's a spinning circle of death. So it was. Yeah. Okay, Bishop, I put you on. I hope
the shipmate needs a fucking Cadillac and fucking mop buckets.
Yeah,
needs a Cadillac.
Okay. Maybe I'll do it like I'll try it again. I'll try it again. There we go. I moved myself over. Yeah, I'll move myself over. Normally I like to be in the middle, but I'll be over so guys can, read the comments, because white on white doesn't work for comment. But I want to get some words in edgewise, folks. It's like when you're making kind of like, try to do comment, so we can all work on it. Welcome to the show, my other shipmate, Bishop AJ Brayhu. Thank you there, brother. And Bob is obviously Bob, you a senior or a master?
Retired senior chief. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I want to make sure. I didn't want to demote you, but I also wanted to make sure that I had it correct. So Bob's retired senior chief. There you go.
They didn't like a
And
mouthy
Bishop
master chief, so I stayed a senior chief.
Yeah, well, see that. I mean, and I'm going to say this, and I actually have so many people to say, yeah, I made chief, but I didn't have I was the mouthy chief that never made senior chief. I was the mouthy chief that never made senior chief, and I have people say, yeah, you got all the shit for 8, they just didn't make it. And welcome to Bishop. Are you still here? Or are you locked up?
It's a little faded.
It's slow.
Nice to meet you there, sailor.
Hey, shit, man.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Go on, brother.
Looks like he's at Wog Day right now.
I didn't say
Nobody
it.
else will know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, if you're not in the Navy, you don't know what's going on. Bishop.
That's a Wog Day look, though. Look at that.
That is a Wog Day look. For those who don't know, and I did not bounce him. You saw that I'm trying to get him in there. You saw that I did not bounce him at all. He was locked up and he can't get a word in edgewise. Okay. Well, maybe when Bob's done, we'll try to get him back in there. We need
maybe that's what it is, but I think his internet.
I agree with Bob. Yeah.
I think it's a Wi-Fi thing.
Yeah.
It's better without his picture. And Edward says better without his picture. Wait, do you mean me? Edward, come on, bro.
No. Now this one looks like a better connection because
there we go.
He's moving. He's moving around. Okay. Go ahead. There we go. Yeah, he's moving around. Nice. Did you get closer to the router, maybe?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, go ahead, Bish.
No. Yeah, I'm in my office.
Nice.
You saw it was not me. That was not me kicking you out. I don't want to hear shit about you saying that I didn't want you on screen. I put you on 3 times, and you bounced, not me.
I mean,
I didn't touch the screen. I just kept getting kicked out. I don't know what was going on.
No. That was your effing internet. That was not me, because I said it every time. You were like this, because even Bob said that's a Wog Day look. Because
got a Wog Day look on you.
You were frozen. The Wog Day look. That's it. Go ahead, Bish.
Yeah. Then, first off,
and David Zahn's in the chat. He knows what Wog Day is.
Who's on there?
Hey, to both my seniors, I want to say, salute.
Okay.
Salute to both of you from a salty first class, retired disabled veteran. I want to say thank you for your service. Thank you for doing what you do for this country and what you did, and for your valor. Because I've said it many times at the VA to my brethren, no matter what branch you served in, no matter what job you did, you could have been signing up to play in the band. I don't care. The minute you raised your hand and said, I will go.
Now, my dad was
That is it for me. You got my respects.
Right there.
Because we all had to do some ugly ass push-ups. And I had a dirty sock put in my face at one time because the guy didn't like me being who I was and why I joined the Navy. I put it on my hard card. My uncle's a 2-star. I said, hey, I didn't know nothing about the Navy. I was going to join the Air Force. Anyway, long story short, my love, my heart, my, up here is because I served. And at the end of the day, I thank you guys for being who you are. And every time you put on the hat, it says veteran and things like that. Same here. Thank you.
Yeah, you go.
My mind lives.
And to you,
my mind lives. My mind lives in the USA. My soul lives in my fellow veterans.
Amen.
Right. Right.
Amen.
On to the Raider
But
news.
There you go. That's as I said. I want to hear the silver and black stuff. I want to because
Thank
gold and blue is all through us. I want to hear the silver and black stuff.
Yeah, I know.
That's
No,
gold and blue,
hey,
by the way.
hey, we ain't scared to freaking beat
Navy
you
gold
down.
and blue.
We could beat you
Okay.
down.
Navy
Okay.
gold and blue.
Okay. It's fragile. The whole thing is this. The whole thing is this. I think we should all be on the realistic train for a second. We didn't just go
Okay.
beat the best team in the league and the division. None of that. Let's take off the rose-colored glasses and let's look at it for what it is. We had a hard time
It was a win against
stopping
the Navy team.
the sorriest team in the league. They shouldn't have scored anything. We should have picked them off all night long, but we didn't. We sat up there and got lazy and oh man, the word will come to me in a minute, but it almost seems like we're malingering, of the duties of wearing this. And as I watch the game and I see them and I remember, come on, Captain, I remember so many old films on the greats. And I'm like, if you're going to hit somebody, hit them with some of this. Get a flag, get a penalty. I don't care. Mean it. But don't come out there, Max Crosby, and just touch them down and pat them. Hit them. I'm sick and tired of seeing this milk down, we gonna wet down and sit down to all these old teams that don't even deserve to win in our stadium. The fact that they play against the silver and black, that's an attitude. And if you don't come out there with all that gumption, don't come out there at all. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. My sailors here, my brethren, ooh, come on. If we came with half, if 10%, man, you remember them wet days where you had to dry shave with that big razor? Oh, it was cold in San Diego. People think it was easy. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Many times I thought we should be on the other side of the fence, but that's where my heart comes from. If you want to sit up here and think for a minute that we are some great this and that and we gonna whoop on Kansas City, no, don't do it. Don't even think about it. Would I love for them to beat Kansas City? Oh, hell yeah. But
and
come on, guys.
Anything. Hey, I will say this. And Peggy alluded to it. Okay. Wait a second, shipmate. I get a chance to say shipmate and it actually is real. Okay. It is a division game. And remember how Marty always stirred up? This is Raider week. Urgh! And people would run through the fucking fence, right? Because it's Raider week. This is Kansas City week. Gonna flip the script on them. We can beat them. And I'm going to put the if out here. We could beat the Kansas City Chiefs if we play full capabilities. What the issue is, is beating Kansas City and the Zebras and the Swifties all together.
Yeah.
That's the fucking issue. That's the issue.
So be honest with you, shipmates, both. I'm looking at the matchup. Devin White spying Pat. I don't think that's the best idea.
No.
Jamal spying Pat is a great idea.
Yeah, yeah.
So the thing about it is, I think Rashee Rice is actually going to be a problem, him being in the game. To be honest with you, dude hasn't played meaningful football in a year. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, there's football shape and there's being in shape.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he hasn't practiced with the team for 6 weeks either. When you're suspended from the team, you're suspended from the team. You know? So I'm not sure, is he gonna take away from fucking Worthy? What's gonna happen there? So my thing is, when you look at what happened with the Titans, now granted, Titans suck. Don't get me wrong. Their offensive line's not terrible. They're not good, but they're not terrible.
They're better than our offensive line. I'll give them that.
Oh, I think the Titans' offensive line's better than ours, but
yes, for sure.
The thing about it is, if you can get up the freaking gut on freaking Mahomes, he's been proven that when he gets pressured all day long, he is not at Mahomes.
Yes. When you get his face, and it was proved in the Super Bowl, it was proved both Super Bowls. Both Super Bowls. When the Bucks kicked their ass and when the Eagles kicked their ass, it was proven. You get up the middle in that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm getting you to fucking, I'll go out there with my fucking power chair and my cane and I'll fucking do this shit. Right?
Look,
I don't know
if let me tell you something. I'm not screaming Super Bowl this year. I'm not screaming a Super Bowl. I just want to see Pat Mahomes fucking crying on the sideline.
And you blow up his fucking inside.
That's what I want.
He plays like shit. You get up in his grill.
I want KC to be pissed off at each other. I don't care if the Broncos or fucking Chargers win this fucking division. I don't care because we're not going to. We got a long way to go. Yeah. But I want to see us fucking disrupt this fucking shit. That's what I want. I want them fuckers to pay. You know, that's what I want. I want the fucking Chiefs to lose to us. That's what I want.
And by the way, Richie, I was in my power chair in Indianapolis and I caught some shit from a fucking Kansas City fan that was talking shit. I said, listen, motherfucker, I will get out of this chair. And I did. And I will beat you with this cane. So don't say canes are out of fashion. I had my power chair and I got up out of the power chair. I said, come here. I will whoop your ass with this cane. And I did. Well, I didn't whoop his ass, but he was an African-American gentleman with 3 African-American kids behind him. And they're like, whoa, maybe this fucking old man, you might not want to fuck with him. And I was 2 times in Indianapolis. I had to get in somebody's ass saying I'd do the same thing on successive nights. So, yeah, Give me a cane. Give me my power chair. I'll fucking play right guard. There you go. I'm sorry, Bob. Go ahead.
For a decade is what he says. Richie, get the fuck out of here. You're a Broncos fan. Get the fuck out of here. You don't belong, bro. I love you when it's Wild West channel, but you don't belong here, bro.
Yeah, well, like you said, Captain, that is exactly what's needed. And this is one of those games where if I'm the defensive coordinator, I tell the team in the locker room or on the airplane there, I don't care that if we don't win, I don't care, this and that. Do I want to win? Yes, but today, you all are cut loose. Get them. I want to see guys flipped, carried out on stretchers, starting with Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
The biggest talker of all of them. And then Mahomes, get him and hit him all night long. I don't care how many flags they throw. Get him.
31-0 loss if fucking half the fucking KC team's freaking on stretchers.
I want to see the beatdown of all beatdowns. Putting on the hits.
If we beat their ass, even if the scoreboard doesn't indicate it, remember when the Raiders would always fuck up a team so bad that the next week they couldn't play against whoever they were playing?
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Exactly.
That's awfully physical, like the water boy. He said, it's gonna get awfully physical in here.
I'll tell you what, Devin White's ready to fuck somebody up. Dude is ready. Isn't he? He's ready to fuck somebody up. Devin White's just waiting for a dude to get fucking smashed.
See,
Devin White was looking. He was lurking all game long.
That's what I want to see. Him and Adams, either one of them. Yeah. I want them to fuck up Kelsey. Because then they will pan to the box, and you'll see Taylor like this.
Right.
Oh no! They will pan quick.
I don't care if there's a 15-yard penalty. I don't
give him an early retirement exit party.
If Devin White gets fucking thrown out of the game for a fucking crazy hit, great. Love it. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, that's all they got to do is tell the defense the gloves come off this game.
Like, look, dude,
because we got a losing record right now, and it's up to y'all. You know, if you want your job, now's the time to play balls to the wall out.
Yeah,
like they did down in New Orleans. And I ain't condoning nothing, but yeah, we need some of that. We need some of that nasty. I want the old nasty.
Right. If I was the coach, I'd be like, I don't care about the rules. Just put them on their ass.
I want the old Bill Romanowski type of nasty, the Lyle Alzado nasty, the Jack Tatum nasty. So people can really understand what I'm talking about. Nasty. I'm talking about knockout, lights out.
Nasty.
I'm going to throw another name at you. And hopefully when I get this squared away, the Reggie Kinlaw nasty, who hopefully will be on this show next Wednesday. Because I talked to Reggie.
That'd be good.
I said, I'd awesome. Love to have Reggie on this show. So I'm thinking next Wednesday he's going to be talking what he thinks about the team now as well as other things. So hopefully that's a promo. I will hope to make it happen. He said he will. So Reggie Kinlaw next Wednesday, if things go good.
Hey, I got a question for everybody in the chat. Don't you want to see knockout balls to the wall defense? Don't you want to see putting on the hits on Sunday? Do you not want to see Travis Kelce knocked around, bounced around, limping his ass out the game, if not on a stretcher? Do you not want to see that?
Let's go.
Put a hell yeah in the chat if you want to see that. Damn the W. I want to see that.
Down.
What was the name? What was the name of the character that dude played in Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Because they kept saying because it was against Lincoln. I remember the high school was against Lincoln, and they kept saying his name. And I can't remember. It was like Wilson. Well, and then the guy, the offensive line is going like, yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah. Hell to the
So, I mean, I was on MHRT, and I just kept putting it in there. I'm like, I think we just need to freaking just be nasty and just freaking
Jefferson
get ejected and everything else.
Yeah,
all game long.
He kept saying
I just don't want people to even want to play it. That's
right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Get physical. That's all you got to do.
I don't want them to play us. I want them to be scared to play us.
If they roll out Rashid Rice, Mr. Criminal, first time he comes over the middle, welcome him back with a nice pop.
Yeah.
Then he goes right back out to the sideline and say,
shit. Was he defenseless?
welcome back.
I don't
Now
know.
see
He
you
was
next
on the
year.
field. How's he defenseless?
I mean, I'm serious though. If you're gonna wear the black, there's something about man.
Across the field, how the fuck are you defenseless?
I guess, Captain.
Across the field, you chose to run across the field. How are
Captain,
you defenseless?
somewhere in my past life, I was a pirate. I'm a warrior. Back on some desert field in Jericho. I'm just made that way. You know.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I got it. I teach electrical.
Put me in the damn Roman cathedral. I'm chopping off heads. Yeah, Bishop said it. I'm doing it. I'm from there. I'm with that nasty. If you can't understand me, I understand. Maybe I don't. But hey, if you're gonna put this on.
So I'm an electrical instructor. Okay. So at an academy, right? Like a trades academy. And I said, hey, touch that right quick. And stupid motherfucker will actually go up and touch that. You know, I go, yeah, you fail. You know, so I'm that guy. You know.
But you told me to, dude.
No, I'm like, hey, go touch that. They're like, I prefer not. Most of them would. You know,
right? Exactly.
But the dude that does. And then I'll go, okay, so do you want to still be in the class after getting your ass zapped? You know? Yeah. Well, apparently I need to teach you a little bit better. You know,
I wish they'd let me walk in the locker room before the game.
My thing is this. Every single time the Raiders have an opportunity to blast a motherfucker, they got to. They got to. We're not winning a Super Bowl this year. Let's just create our freaking identity.
That's important.
Yeah.
Important. And I don't, and somebody was mentioning, and I'm not sure if it was Mike Sarah, or if it was one of the other pieces, we still have not shown what our identity is. We have yet to do that. And that's why, and then Peggy was not saying that Pete doesn't play rookies. Okay. Well, then this year, when you're gonna have to play Thornton and Besh, because there's nobody other than Bachman that's out there as a wide receiver. There's another
a lot,
and I do like Bachman, but no, by the way, I would love to get some Alex Bachman stuff after the game, but there's all these I didn't mention him by name yet.
I have some. Just saying.
I'm not going to mention him by name yet, but the fucktwat who throws his kids in the front corner of the black hole to grab gloves and then puts them back behind him on an assembly line and then laughs at me about it. He said, wouldn't you love to be my kids? Because I called him out. And he went on his IG and he's like, here's a Parm glove. Here's a Genti cap. Here's a Gino hat. Here's a Tossie hat or glove or thing. He calls me out and laughs at me for shilling his fucking kids for merchandise, which he sells on eBay. Fuck you, asshole.
Wow. What an asshole.
Jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm thinking you are so fucked up.
And so that's not a Raider fan at all.
Well, yeah.
No,
I've
seen these types at the camp. They got their kids with them, and my wife and I were at the camp, and I see kids, and the kids don't really know what's going on. But then the parents have put the kids right up there, and then the guys want to come and sign some autograph, and then they pull out a big helmet or whatever it is to get signed too. And I'm thinking, now, I didn't ask the coach to sign my jersey, but I wear it still, even though he signs it. Captain, you know me. I've walked around with a Cliff Branch jersey with the signature and everything on the back.
Amazing.
I rep it because it ain't for sale for me to put on the wall. It's me. It's mine. And I don't care what people might think about me, but I'm going to tell you something. What Captain George just pointed out, I don't condone it at all, because what he said is pimping your children out for merchandise. And that's despicable. It's disgusting. And the Raider Nation everywhere should say, not today, not ever, not amongst us.
Shit.
And if you see somebody doing it, check them, because that's not right.
Oh, shit.
Well, this person, I still have not mentioned his name, but at least now we know it's a man. I still have not mentioned his name. This is a Raider influencer with a shit ton of people that follow him. And by the way, this influencer is the same fucktwat that had the Kermit Frog doll from last camp. That motherfucker.
Hey,
that motherfucker.
Hey, Cap.
That's the fucker but he thinks I'm jealous. I'm not jealous. You're a fucktwat. And you're pimping your kids for merch that you fucking sell and laugh about it. I'm not jealous. I got a shit ton of stuff in my room that I acquired that I had people sign, and I went the right way. I got a fucking Stuart Schweiger jockstrap. Ha ha. Yeah. Locker room humor.
That's fucking hilarious. I saw that
Locker
video.
room humor.
Got a fucking jockstrap from fucking Stuart Schweiger. That's fucking amazing.
It's right.
I'm surprised he didn't put it over your fucking nose on that video.
No, I was waiting for that. That's why I was kind of like looking over. Yeah.
However, hey, hey, Cap, there's some in the chat that's important. 805's in.
All right, bueno. And I see 805. I'm looking
bueno. And G Fan.
Family. Yep, there you go. G Fan.
Jack Kenna. Yep.
I saw Kenna. I spoke with Kenna today about an unrelated issue. I will get back to
Jack. Kenna is always willing to talk Raiders at any time of the day. You can just freaking give him a holler and he's ready. He's ready. So Bob asked me for my jockstrap, but I couldn't let it go. G-Fam says, get the fuck out of here, G-Fam. That's Gabe. Gabe, get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. I soapboxed it last night at the end of the show that I do with Coach Defense. I had the hot take. I said, no hot take this week. And I did it again. I fucking put his ass on blast without mentioning his name. If you guys can't figure out who the fuck it is, then you're not paying attention. I also gave you a hint, like I said, that he's the same fucktwat that had the Kermit the Frog Mahomes jersey last camp. That fucktwat.
Look, here's the thing. Here's my take. We're either going to get smoked or we're going to beat them.
Be a Raider.
27-24.
No.
And it'll be about the defense.
You know what would be real nice?
I can see that.
Go in there and shut them out in their own house on national TV.
Shut them the fuck out? That'd would be fucking amazing. Max gets 5 sacks.
Right?
You know, just like Max just fucking rolls in there like, yeah, go fuck yourself. Let's go. You know?
Right.
I don't know.
Don't shut them out in their own house. They don't even get beyond the 40-yard line all day.
He just sees some Max Pills and goes, I'm going to go off today.
That's a Derek Carr in New Orleans game. That's a Derek Carr New Orleans game. Sorry.
Now,
is it too soon? I want to see that in the good way.
Cap, I know it's your show.
Sir.
But at this point, you need to shut the fuck up about DC. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they no. Listen, he said to shut Mahomes down where he doesn't go beyond the 40-yard line, and I just said that is a DC in Nolan's game. That is historically accurate. I want to see that. Yeah. That wasn't a fuck you on me. That was historically accurate. So, I want to see that, but I want to be on the positive end of that shit. I want Mahomes, like I said, the old like I'm going to do like an Al Pacino. Yeah, an Al Pacino in fucking what was the name with the movie where the FBI guy? He was Capone. He said, "His family, I want him dead. His sister, I want him dead. The butt, I want him dead. That's what I want. Mahomes, I want him dead. Kelsey, I want him dead. I want fucking Taylor Swift. I want her dead. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Because the thing about it is our secondary is not good enough. So you got to get fucking Mahomes fucking
No. You know what I think it is, Salty? I think it's not that they're not good enough. No. I think they're great. I think it has a lot to do with the coaching. You see, just like learning offense, there's something to do with defense. Now, defense, some people think is a lot easier. No, there's schemes, and there's all kind of, different setups with different, organizations. But the problem is, I don't think that the defensive coordinator has said, I can't say, but let it loose.
Get him. We saw that last week. It was blitz on like 50% of the plays. There was
because you're playing that kind of team.
Blitzing. You know what I mean?
Can you blitz Kansas City like that?
Yes, you can.
No, Bob, I disagree. You got to give not blitz, but you got to give pressure up the middle. You don't necessarily need to do it with a blitz. You don't need to do it with a blitz. You fucking pressure up there, and if you blitz, you bring one extra guy up the middle to get in that motherfucking ass. That's the blitz.
You got to keep Crosby out on the edge in case he likes to roll out.
The definition of a blitz is anyone other than the front four that try to go to the backfield. That's a blitz. Can be a safety blitz, can be whatever, 1, 2, 4, 5.
We got the linebackers.
So what I'm saying is that we gotta fucking make Mahomes fucking have to think instead of just fucking doing shit on his feet. You know what I mean? He needs to go down. He needs to be on his back a lot. Even if he completes a pass, he needs to be on his back.
GFR, thank you.
All day long. You know what I mean? He just needs to be on his back every time he throws the ball. Somebody needs to hit.
Yeah.
I don't care if they get beat for a fucking touchdown. Mahomes needs to be on his back every time he throws the fucking football.
What I don't want to see, and I'm gonna like I said, Clete Blakeman is 2-0 for the Raiders against when Raiders play Kansas City and Clete Blakeman is the ref. The Raiders are 2-0. Wait a sec. He was the referee for the Christmas game. I don't know what other game he was at, but we are 2-0. What I don't want to see, and I got front row tickets again in Kansas City. I do not want to go out to a game and be embarrassed. Like I was in DC in the front row. I was embarrassed. I had a chirpy at me the entire fucking time in DC. And I screamed at him and said, "Hey, I'm here all day. Are you going to be here all day?" Unfortunately, he was.
So
I don't want to be embarrassed like I was in Indianapolis sitting front row to see some bullshit. That's embarrassing.
Right. So, Kat, I'm going to ask you.
embarrassed going out to Kansas City and watching us get demolished. I want to see some fucking spirit. I want to see a football team. I want to see a fucking good product on the field. And I said that in Indianapolis when I did the interview with Brian. All in autumn win. It's embarrassing. Give me a fucking I didn't say, I actually didn't. I did like 7 minutes without swearing.
Terrible.
7 minutes without swearing. I did it.
Oh, and I was mind blown that you said that, and I was actually embarrassed.
Yeah, embarrassed.
Yeah, I gotta concur with Captain there, because it is. My wife and I were sitting there watching during that Indianapolis game, and I sat through most, if not the last few moments of it, and I said, now, this, wow. It's like they don't even have the locker room, the coach. And for them to go back and get the W against this downtrodden team, I wonder if that's the last game we're going to win this year. And
or think about it this way.
They would have to win out.
Or is that the one that the locker room goes, okay, all right, that was bad. We won this one. Let's move forward on it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But you're not in the locker room. That's the weird part.
But here's the problem. If the coach is going to keep rolling Geno Smith out there, and every time Geno Smith throws an interception and goes,
best quarterback we got,
I'm like,
man.
Dude, we all saw it before you threw there. What did you see? There's something wrong.
Quarterback we got, bro.
But if we're going to lose, why are we going to roll him out there every week like this?
But Bishop, then you were not here when you weren't paying attention when Peggy was here. Unless Geno Smith has a compound fracture, I'll say that. If he only has a simple fracture, he'll still play. Unless Geno Smith has a compound fracture where you see bone sticking up out of his fucking uniform, Geno Smith will be playing. Unless he's in concussion protocol, Geno Smith will be playing, because that is who is tied to Pete Carroll.
So
if he gets injured, maybe you will see. And I actually think that they're going to try to wait until AOC 12 gets in, because they know that shit with Kenny Pickett. Go ahead.
I do have a question here since you said that. Let's fast track to next year. And let's say today's the draft. There's a quarterback there that we need, because we know he ain't it. Are we passing on the quarterback because Geno and the coach are like this?
I think that Spytek, and maybe I'm wrong, and we'll find out, with Brady in the building. God, I hate saying that fucking name. But with Brady in the building, with Spytek there, saying, we saw what happened. We saw what happened. We need to pick. And by the way, I haven't been keeping up on college football. People are saying that the kid from South Carolina is the truth. They were saying, I don't know. I don't know.
IU kid's fucking amazing.
Wait, I don't know the names. I'm not up on it.
I think he's a sophomore.
Well,
Mendoza's a fucking stud.
They were talking about the kid from South Carolina that's going to be in the draft next year. But they said that Drew Aller was the truth, and Drew Aller just got injured, so he'll actually drop. Okay, they were saying that the Manning was the truth, and Manning looked like ass against my Gators. He's going to drop. But if Manning is there, I think that we would grab him. The point, wait a second, because of the name.
I don't care.
Okay,
He's trash.
they need to. I'm just saying. I tell you what, Manning is better than fucking Sanders. 12 days a week. 12 days a week. Manning is better than.
Is Manning better than Geno?
No.
Is Manning better than Geno Smith?
They're going to draft a quarterback, and they're going to eventually fit him in. And by the way, this is what Kenna was saying.
I'm going to say this.
They're going to say the way that they have that contract with Geno, you can get rid of him and take a.
Not right now. You can't. At the end of the season.
After this season. After this season. And thank you. It's Lenora Sellers. That's what it is. Thank you, GFR.
So yeah, because that's the question. If we're at the draft next year, so real quick, the kid from South Carolina, I've seen that guy play. He can play. His athletic ability is off the charts. He's accurate. He knows his whole moxie in football. You got to see it to understand what I'm saying. And even with this O-line that we got, he's 10 times better than Geno. I'm just saying, if we pass up a guy we really need because of the coach and Geno being all that, that's right, baby. Raider.
I did read his paper. I had it up because I rock.
$20 on it. I'm fucking screaming it.
Thank you. I had Bob's up because he dropped a 50 the one time he dropped in here. He dropped a 50 and I kept it up there and I made sure. Right.
G-Fam's the shit, dude. G-Fam's the shit. You stream on the show from time to time.
I did read it. Don't you think I don't read it, Jack? Come on.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, we gotta fucking square you away, old pops.
Come on. Me?
Yeah.
Me? Square me away? I don't get any fucking supers. I don't get any fucking money. When they're up there,
guys,
I give them props. I give them
you
props.
Two guys. You two guys are the ones wearing those big round white hats with the tie. I'm from the blue class of the Navy, so I can say, you know what? How y'all doing, sirs?
I ain't no sir. Ain't no fucking sir. Oh man, GFR.
Yes, you are.
GFR. That was not an insightful for any because GFR said I'd have to go get mine.
Yeah, look. It is true. It is true. Look at that. I got the sailor cap.
Yeah.
I'm the black Popeye, the light skinned one with the, hey, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all wear that. My Master Chief that I serve with, I see them all the time about it.
That's keeping him up. And,
oh shit, G-Fans.
And by the way, that's because I don't get supers. That's why I hit Bob's up. How many was it? Like last month or two? It's been a while. It's been like 2 months. I kept his up because I don't get fucking bling money. Bam! I kept Bob's up there. So that wasn't for me to say you need to pony up. That was not the intention. But Kenny was saying,
let me tell you something.
No.
The dudes that were on my channel, which I haven't been on for a bit. At the end of the month, I think I'm going to be able to start it back up again. It's been a minute. Work's been fucking stupid, and it's way too crazy for me to actually plan it. By the end of the month, I think I'm going to be able to bring the Raider Shield family back on, but just been stupid. like Jack, when you like hit me up and say, "Hey, can you come on?" I'm like, absolutely, no doubt, I can do that. You know what I mean?
And he will be on. He will be on tomorrow. He will. Here's another promo.
Yes.
Nav
Yes,
Man
I'll
will
be
be
on
on this
tomorrow.
show tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
anytime Bishop wants to talk football, he'll be on too.
Hey, but the NLCS game is on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, then
who
I
gives a
get. Yeah, Bishop won't be on tomorrow then, but Navman will be.
Yeah,
Nav
who gives a
Man will.
fuck? Baseball can go fuck themselves. I mean, it's just the dumbest shit ever. 162 fucking games. How do you expect me to fucking watch?
I'll chime in on the chat.
2 fucking games.
You
How
could
do
do
you
that.
expect that?
You want to
Not all of them, but
I didn't even know who the fuck was
But
going to be in the goddamn playoffs until the end of the season.
You want to talk
if you're a
about?
Dodger fan,
Will-
you could
we'll talk about
really
Will-
enjoy it. But
Oh no, I'm kind of a Braves fan, I
there's
guess.
fucking
I played
loyalty.
baseball in college.
There's
Playing it was
loyalty.
different than watching it.
Yeah,
You know?
there's loyalty right there. Loyalty.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I made him do it. Yeah,
no,
put
yeah,
your
no
chip on.
problem with
That's
gay
right.
people.
That's right. If that's
But
your
goddamn,
squad,
it should
rep
make
your
sense,
squad. Yeah, don't punk out. I like that, Cap. That's how you do it.
There's
He's
no
turning
fucking
pink too.
umpire
Look,
that
look,
blows
look.
the
He's turning
strike
pink
three
over
call
there.
to put the fucking runner on first base that makes him the tying run. There's no fucking umpire that blows a fucking call that makes him the tying fucking run. Fuck him. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck them.
Hey, can I say something? Can I say something though? For real.
Yeah, please do.
I don't want to
The pitcher, Captain, you'll appreciate this. The pitcher for the Phillies, when he threw that ball, that's him. But why did he just keep his head down when they could have got the runner
Right.
out?
Okay. He messed up.
I wanted to see game 7, 5, I mean, whatever it is. I want to see theatrics.
He messed up. He messed up. That's all I'm saying.
But the coach didn't say nothing. He didn't press the issue.
He shouldn't have been put in that situation because Christopher. I want to get fuck this. I want to get back to football, motherfucker. I'm saying this the last time because Christopher Sanchez.
But you never let me say that to you, Captain. So you get mad at me.
I can mute you. Remember, I can do this. I can mute you. I want to get back to football because Christopher Sanchez was denied a strikeout, which put the tying run on first base when it shouldn't have been there. That is why I'm pissed off. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. I understand. And I do feel for you in a way, with that, because I didn't like the ending. But
I don't feel for him at all.
Hey, they said as long as you get the W, that's all that matters. And I do.
Here's the deal.
I do. Because I'd be lying if I was to sit and say, I don't care. This and that. No, I do. We going on. And for all looks.
If you have a batter at 0-2,
we're going to get another chip.
Anything around the fucking zone that they can even hit shouldn't even be fucking close. 0-2, the pitch should be out of the zone. The very next fucking I don't know why
when the pitcher threw to the catcher way over his shoulder the other way, I thought
I'm not talking about the last play.
That's crazy.
I'm not talking about the last play. And Orion Kirkering, he's not a rookie, but he's still a young player. And the moment was and this is all I'm gonna fucking say. I want to get back to football.
Kenna,
okay,
really?
Orion Kirkering.
No, it happened
for him, and he messed up. And he knew it because JT was pointing to first. But he was so much in the oh my god, I fucked up moment. He airmailed it to JT. That, by the way, the Dodger didn't touch the fucking base, but we won't say that either. Okay?
Whatever, dude.
He came back and touched it.
You're in full Raider mode at this point.
But if he would have fucking throw it where it was close, he would have been out. But that's too fucked up. But let's go. I don't want to fucking talk about this shit anymore. I don't want to fucking talk about my Phillies the whole offseason.
Captain,
yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We did beat the best team in baseball. That's your Phillies.
Yeah, that's it.
And,
Milwaukee's not the best.
Well, and
we beat the best team. My hat's off to you because I did not want us playing that early in the playoffs. I wanted us to see each other in NLCS, but the way they scheduled it and routed it, hey, it is what it is.
And Jack, here's the thing: the Phillies next year and they're gone. So there it is.
We moved to football.
So
please,
Phillies suck, and there it is.
Oh fuck you!
If we don't get what we as fans deserve,
you chief. If you don't think I'll fucking mute your ass, bullshit. I'll put you on pause. Shut up. Go ahead.
Love it.
If we don't win on Sunday and beat the brakes off Kansas City, because they are who we see them as they are in the Super Bowl, they're a fraud.
These motherfuckers going
and their
down.
day is past.
I'll tell
if you can't see that, I'm sorry. If they sit up there and drink the Kool-Aid again on Sunday and just think, oh, it's Mahomes. Oh, it's Kelsey. Oh, kiss my butt. I don't care.
If all you guys
call PG, I'll be like,
blow a gasket
bring the
every
fucking
show.
house all day.
I blow a gasket every show. You guys are saying, well, when are we going to piss off Captain? He's going to blow a gasket. That's every show, pretty much. It's levels. It's levels of me blowing
a gasket. Call the paramedics.
Exactly.
Sanders,
one of these days, I'm going to blow a gasket, and then they're going to say,
hey, do me a favor. Hey, Cat, do me a favor. Put Big Luck shit on there for
what?
Big Luck's comment on there. He says,
"Look at Captain. He looks like he's like a Santa Claus already. Look.
Get the fuck out of here, Big Luck. Come on, dude.
I need to groom my beard.
Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck's wrong with you?
He look like the Santa Claus right now.
Big Luck fucking hitting my emotions.
He's all red. Forget pink. He's red.
Sanders, I don't fucking. The only Sanders I like is fucking Barry Sanders. That's the only one.
Here's the thing. Guys are going to fucking miss me when I'm on. You guys are going to fucking miss me when I'm on. For all you people saying, ha, you're going to fucking miss me when I'm on. That's all I'm going to say. And Kenna, I would like to see that, but it's not going to happen. Because it's unless Dino has a compound fracture, you're not going to see another quarterback. Okay, if he's in concussion protocol, then you might see. And I actually think that they're trying to wait to see AOC 12 coming back because then AOC 12 will play.
No, it's fine.
He's got a broke leg. No, it takes about a year to heal from that.
Good thing I haven't smoked any weed yet because I'd be laughing so hard I wouldn't even be able to talk.
I still haven't. Somebody showed me what is it, like a tiny little weed? Actually, I was given a full one. A guy going into the stadium, And he goes, "Hey man, I can't go in to the stadium with this. You want one?" And he's looking. I'm like, "Sorry, bud. No. I don't. I
see.
and
That's
I
not the
still,
way I roll.
I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet. I'm admit that. You guys think I'm lying. I've never anything. Nothing. None. Zero.
Hey, Cap, you might want to carry some of them oxys or volumes into the game just in case, so you feel numb.
Right. No
before
shit.
you see the big muff up in case they go in and wet the bed early or something. But we all deserve as fans to see something glorious happen, and that's to win us about 3 or 4 or 5 Super Bowls here in the next, consecutive 5-6 years. I'm just sick of it.
I will be there. Oh yeah, Sacktown would give me some good shit, but I don't like I said, I need gummies. If I'm gonna do that shit, it's gonna be and I still haven't done it. And I did find this out, by the way. I did find this out through information. Listen to this now. If you get your meds from the VA or TRICARE, and you do your blood test, because I have to do my liver function.
Oh yeah.
If you have to do your blood you have to do your blood test by your liver functions.
That's right.
And something pops up on that blood test,
you're screwed.
You just lost your VA and your TRICARE medication. You're done. You're done. I have yet to do marijuana ever. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it. But I will not jeopardize my TRICARE or my VA benefits because of cannabis. I'm not doing it.
Right.
Not doing it.
Right.
So for all you people saying, "Oh yeah, you'll get a hookup," no, I like my medicine that is for free. And by the way, big luck. Woodson whiskey sucks. Woodson whiskey is ass.
It is actually not very fucking good.
Well,
when I used to
drink, it was Everclear.
Yeah,
and tequila.
Silver. Everclear? Fuck. No, God damn.
Hey, if you had to do my job.
No wonder you don't drink.
No. Yeah. No, I don't drink because of my job now, my calling.
It is because cannabis is banned nationally. It is okay in Florida if I had a MJ card.
No,
but because it's banned nationally, it will fuck up my VA.
Right.
And
right.
I care it's fuck all y'all if you think fuck that up. No.
Hey, Jack. That's what they explained to me. My doctor said you could do what you want. She coolest. She retired just now. I got another doctor, but she said she said you could do what you want. But what Jack just said, don't do it. Just because the state may say, "Oh yeah, we good here," that's a federal facility.
Thank you.
They do not. That's like a sanctuary, little federal parking lot. Like you can get a parking ticket or a speeding ticket in that parking lot. Do you know that the misdemeanor in the city is a felony at the VA? If you punch your doctor or a nurse or somebody who really deserves it, you're going to do some time at the federal.
Not sure why that's a thing though.
No,
but it is.
You're at the VA. It's like you're at the base.
Right, I'm there.
Come on,
every other week, man.
See, I'm the first class here. I'm giving my higher up some information.
Yo, senior, you're in that compound where it says U.S. government property.
You notice
you cannot bring weapons on that property.
My dad told me you need.
But people do it. If they get caught, see ya.
My doc told me you need to smoke more weed because you're too anxious.
You got a script for that?
VA. The dude literally told me smoke more weed.
Do you got a script for it?
No, but he told me you don't have to worry about it here. We're in Tennessee, man. Nobody gives a fuck.
until you have a test for something that, because I'm sure you. Wait a second, Bob. Wait a second. Do you have any?
No.
Wait
Trust
a second,
me, bro. I've been retired for a while, bro. I've been doing this for a minute. I know what I'm doing, bro.
And your tests, when you go in for your liver tests or your whatever else you need that deals with, you got to have a test.
Hey, Senior Chief. Senior Chief. Yo, Senior Chief. Yo, Senior Chief. Senior Chief. I think that hat you used to wear was a little bit too tight. I'm trying to explain something to you.
It's pretty.
It only takes one time you go to the ER and they got to pull, you're not hearing me, and they got to pull blood for any reason, or, oh, you ain't going to the VA ER?
Not true.
It's not
Whatever
true.
You're fucking thinking it's not true, bro. Both y'all, it ain't true.
You don't want to believe it's true.
No, it's not true. No, you guys are. Look, bro, is not true.
The doctor told me that if I smoke the CTC or whatever they call it, the weed, the ganja, the boom boom, they said it's either that or the meds we're giving you. And I got stuff for my sciatica. I just got a nerve block down there. You know what I'm saying, Chiefs? So trust me, I need to go to these appointments and stuff and get what I get. But at the end of
don't do it.
Is it worth it?
In your piece.
Is it worth it?
For me, it doesn't.
I got to do what I got to do.
I'm not worried about it.
But the doctor told me it's one or the other. And I'm 100%.
Okay. Huh? But that's you. For me, it doesn't matter.
So you got a higher clearance than me?
No, what I'm saying is my situation doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Yours may. I don't know. Cat's may. I don't know. I mean,
I think I understand why.
It's not a concern.
Yeah. It's one. Yeah. I think I understand. I concur, Senior Chief.
I mean, I spoke weed walking into the freaking into the facility to get my checkup. I know work.
I know the chat is gonna love this. Hey, Senior Chief and Master Chief, I need to know if I'm green and clear to go to slaughter these mofos over here on Sunday.
You might want to check on your regional.
Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yeah.
To proceed.
You know better than me.
I guess I'd be my response. You might want to check on your regional responses because
am I authorized to slaughter these mofos over here on Sunday in Kansas City?
When I go see my VA doc, dude looks stoned when I'm there.
But y'all didn't answer the question.
Let me check this shit out. Damn, your blood pressure's a little bit lower than normal. Maybe I should.
Now it might be my internet because there's a bunch of different. Okay, hang on.
It's party time over there.
He goes, okay. I said, hey, my back hurts a little bit. He goes, hey, get you some Flexeril for that. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool.
You need methocarbamol.
Yeah, Flexeril fucking works for me though.
Yeah, but methocarbamol is
my lower cyclobenzaprine.
Oh yeah, I'm well past that now. Yeah.
So anyway, sorry guys. We went a little bit too deep into that.
let's do this, okay? Because that. Thank you, Big Luck, for saying that. Fuck this.
We're gonna send
For all
Chiefs
those
to the hospital. There's gonna be a couple dudes going to the fucking hospital on the Chiefs on Sunday.
Get the stretcher ready.
Get the stretchers ready, bro. Send them motherfuckers to the house.
We hope.
Hey, somebody should send an alert to all the area hospitals.
What happened?
You're gonna need the paramedics on Sunday at the stadium.
Actually, and I found out that I'm going to be staying where my remember Johnny Souza, who's the Mad Bomber podcast. We're staying. He got the hotel room. I said, where are we staying? He goes, extended stay, which is 0.3 miles from Jihad Stadium. So basically, it's right across the street. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So I can actually probably wheelchair or power chair over there.
Power chair.
Yeah, power chair over there.
Is that a rascal?
No. It's a power. It's a jazzy ultralight. It's a jazzy ultralight, and I can pick it up with one. I can actually would do curls with it because it's that light, even with the battery in it. So I can which makes it easier for transportation. Which is why when they fucking broke it, I had to wait 6 weeks to get a new one. So yeah, they need the Flexeril and the weed, and remember, allegedly. Now, did the NFL stop with the you can actually smoke marijuana? Yeah, I don't know if they even pop for it anymore, but anyway. We need and back to the subject. Back to the subject.
Well, Chiefs better stack up on weed and Flexeril.
What was the subject?
They better get the Ben Gay.
We need the Raiders. Hey, I got Tiger Balm today. And not Icy Hot, the other one. It's one that's like Icy Hot, but I got some Tiger Balm
goddamn
and the other That's the one. So hey, gentlemen,
I ain't laughed this hard in a minute, man. This is funny. I'll tell you what.
And for those that are wondering who the fucktwad is that pimps his kids, I won't dime him out. As of right now, I won't dime him out on shows. But you guys can figure out who the fuck it is.
You basically
when they
did.
do their own thing. When they do, yeah, but I still haven't mentioned him by name. He does videos showing his cache of the stuff that he gets from people. He's shown that. He does videos where he has a little Kermit the Frog Mahomes doll in videos. If you can't figure out who the fuck that fucktwad is, and I'm saying it, then you're
I only keep my Raider circle small, but ever since I left the Booster Club realm, my circle got even smaller pertaining to certain people. But I'm just saying, well, we'll talk off here.
Yeah. Like I said, folks, don't put anything in the comments.
I think Dixon Cider actually said it.
I know. Don't put anything in the comments. I'm trying to figure out how to remove a comment. Yep. Okay. If you can, Nav, delete it. If you can, delete it. It's on your channel. It's not on mine. You can delete the comment. I don't want to hear about it. It's not on my YouTube. It's on Navman.
Won't let me.
Okay.
It was on your side.
No, it wasn't. It said I can't delete it because it was on your shit.
Yeah. Dixon's
already.
like,
all right. Thank you there. Thank you there.
Look, Dixon's good people.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Dixon.
I know he is, and I appreciate that, Dixon. I love the name too, Dixon.
He just knows who it is. Yeah, that's all.
He knows who it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dixon,
but like I said,
like the old
good people, bro.
Like the old intelligence specialist in me would always say, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Right.
Neither confirm nor deny, but you guys can figure it out.
Yo no habla.
Hey, but you got to admit though, Dixon Cider is the best
it's great.
Facebook name ever.
Yeah,
Dixon
but wait a second.
Cider.
I got it. But I tell you, but that's an easy one. I will give credit to the MHRT guy who runs that network.
Who?
Mundungus Creevy. That's a name.
Yeah.
Mundungus Creevy is a name. Because
Ricky's a fucking
cool
retard.
Even Kev says that Captain's going to show off his Mundungus. I love that. That's a name. That's a name. Mundungus. But okay, now I already know, and I'm gonna say this, and then I want to try to keep it at 3. Wow, a fucking 3-hour show. I know it's nothing for Nap, man. I try to keep it at 2.
Don't be scared, bro.
I'm not scared. I got to get up for a fucking VA appointment tomorrow.
Shut the fuck up.
I got to get up.
Be scared. Then be scared at this point.
Hey, wait a second. Who had a fucking 6-hour show? Who had a 6-hour show with Stuart Schweigert and Angelo, and we couldn't get a word in edgewise?
Oh no, I had an 18-hour show, so
I don't know. No, I'm just saying. Fuck you, that's your shows. My content is basically 2 hours, 3 at tops. Okay.
Yeah, I have this like show where everybody gets drunk, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
So I do have a question. And I think that every Raider fan is probably wondering the same thing as me. If the Raiders pan out the rest of the season, does SpyTech keep Coach and Gino around?
Yeah.
He was brought in for a purpose. Is to get the culture weeded out. Because remember, this roster has players from who is the fuck? McDaniel,
right?
AP. Okay.
Well, AP wasn't bad.
Yeah, he was. He was a horrible coach. But you got, and who was the guy before? Who the fuck was before McDaniel? I forgot.
Oh, special teams coach.
It was that Gruden, the Gruden guy that came in.
Special teams coach was before that. That took over.
No, but it was the Gruden regime. No, that guy. So it was Gruden.
It was that New England. It was that New England nonsense.
Before McDaniel was Gruden.
Well,
because they didn't keep
Spasaccia
was
yes. there.
That's it.
He was interim.
Right.
So you got players on this team that go back to the Gruden regime, then McDaniel, then
only one,
and then you got Carroll, because this roster is all that. Okay.
Real talk.
Right. So
if that stuff would have never came out,
they are weeding out who they want to see on this team. And this is going to be a Pete Carroll team, whether you like it or not. with Spytek doing the drafting. So, and was it Azo Gregate? 2 or 3 years. Yeah, they are because everybody said that, you know, we don't keep, we have the turnstile, but we need to build a culture, we need to build an identity, and that's what they brought Pete in for at least 3 years. And then it becomes who succeeds Pete Carroll. Remember, he just turned 74. So 74 years at 2025. So 75 in 2026. He's 76 in 2027. Okay. That's the 3-year contract that he's on. He's on a 3-year contract. But it's who comes in after it. But they need to build the culture. And Pete is weeding out people. Because remember, even Max Crosby and Colton Miller are from the Gruden regime. They are building a foundation of the Carroll regime. They're getting rid of people that don't build the mold. And I tell you this, I swear I know this for a fact by a good source. It's Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly doing this shit that is fucking things up in the locker room. And that's one of the reasons why Jermaine Pratt split. I don't know if it was because of that, but there was issues with Pratt and Pete probably, or Pratt and whoever the linebacker coach is, who is probably a Pete guy. I don't even know who the linebacker coach is. I don't. But it was the mentality of today's players with Pete Carroll, who is non-bending, and Chip Kelly, who is non-bending. And by the way, Genti already told Chip Kelly, fuck you, I'm standing up. He told Chip Kelly by his actions, fuck you, I'm standing up. I'm comfortable like this. I'm doing it. And because he's actually made better headway in his natural stance, they basically said, okay, just let it go, Chip. But Chip Kelly won't back down, and Pete Carroll won't back down. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. It is a good thing and a bad thing. But they are molding, in my estimation, they are molding this team to a Pete Carroll team with Spytek and Brady oversight. And yeah, I said his fucking name because Spytek wouldn't be here. Spytek wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Tom Brady. John Glenn is a fucking Marine that was first in the around the earth. I know.
Right.
I don't know who he is, but check the background.
My thought process on this is Jermaine Pratt was a prick everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
In the NFL. So
he wasn't with the program. He got cut.
So I mean, I get that. So I get them going, yeah, go.
Well, the coach said there were going to be guys that they're
right.
Yeah, the coach said, and when he came to the team, he said there's going to be guys that you see now that may not be around at the end of the season, because if they're not going to get with this kind of, mold, we don't need you. We don't care what your name is.
Look, if there's any NFL or Raider fan that thought the Raiders were going to go to the Super Bowl this year, you're fucking delusional. None of us should have fucking worried. You know what I mean?
Let's not say it's impossible.
No,
see, because there is a science to this. And Peggy said it. She said, if you're going to run the ball, there's a science to it. The guards have to pull. Okay. The tackles have to be on board. They have to sell it to pass, and you need to pull a certain way to get them to think that, and then start laying out hits.
JPJ's at a guard, right?
If
that's simple.
The coach is not teaching it, he's the problem. It's not the line. They need to be taught. See, let me ask you this.
Yeah, you're losing me there.
Let me ask you this. When I played the game, when I served, they didn't teach toughness. It's either you had it or you didn't, or somehow along the way you learned how to be it. There was times when you were not a fighter and you got tired of getting your butt kicked by the bully and you walked to school and said, today's that day. Okay? I'm trying to understand when the coach and the players, why they're not on the same page. Now, it's either the coach is not teaching this, what we all think, and it's amazing because all of us should get hired. If he's not teaching that, why is he still on the team and getting paid? Because if it's the players who are not adapting to the coaching, then something there is wrong.
Well, I think that's the point I was trying to make. Jermaine Pratt wasn't fucking doing that.
No, we talking about the O-line.
Bye. No. No, we're not talking about this. We're talking about the same thing. If you're not buying into the structure of what they're trying to do, then you're going to go. That's this. Nobody, not a single Raider fan that has any fucking sense thinks this is a Super Bowl fucking team. Right? Nobody.
Bishop, if you
fucking sense. Right?
Bishop,
but hold on. Let me finish, please.
Think that now.
Let me finish, please.
I will. Go ahead.
So, that being said, all we want to see is improvement from each position throughout the entire time of this season. I've been a Raider fan for 54 fucking years, man. And I'm telling you, you can't fucking roll over every fucking year. You can't do it.
Right.
So, look, I know Pete Carroll took a minute to get Seattle to where they were. Right? Did he get fired from them? Absolutely. Because the talent was done. He couldn't get there. No, I get it. But the thing about it is, you can't fire a coach every fucking year.
Right.
You know? So here's what I'm asking the entire Raider Nation. Just please be patient. Just let us freaking grow. We're not going to the Super Bowl this year. It's not happening. Please do not expect that's happening. It's not going to fucking happen. We don't have Jerry Rice. We don't have fucking Tim Brown. We don't have fucking Greg Beaker. We don't have fucking Rodney Hudson. We don't have all these fucking dudes, man, that take us to the fucking Super Bowl. We don't have those dudes, man. Just relax. Calm the fuck down. You know, we have 3 fucking trophies in our fucking trophy case. There are several teams that are looking for their first one. Stop fucking trying to fucking kill yourselves over this shit. Don't lose sleep over it. You know, stop. This is not a Super Bowl team. Just let it grow. That's all I'm asking the entire Raider Nation.
Well,
just let it fucking grow.
With what you said, though, with what you said about being a fan for so long, I know. Did you freeze up?
Yeah, Bishop, you froze up, bro.
You there, Cap?
I'm here. Did I freeze up? I hope I didn't.
No, Bishop.
I
froze
hope
up.
I didn't. Hey, Bishop.
No, I can hear him. I just can't see him.
Yeah, Bishop's in a spinning circle of death. Up. That was not. Trust me, I've kept Bishop on, and you know if I'm going to get Bishop, it would have been when we had that discussion about that other sport. Yeah. That was not me. So I think Bishop popped.
My thing is this: we need to fucking stop with expectation. We need to build. Building is important. You know, we need to stop fucking being fucking assholes about every single fucking game. This is not a fucking year the Raiders are going to the Super Bowl.
No.
I think we all know that, right?
Yeah.
We just need to get better every week.
And I was going to say, Kenna, if you were here earlier, you would have heard the lament. He does not play rookies. Pete Carroll does not play rookies. It's amazing that Besh and Thornton got time this year. He's going to play Genty because he's the best running back we got, and we drafted him at number, 7? He doesn't play rookies. 6, okay? He doesn't play rookies, but Genty was the number 1 draft pick. He's expected to be there. And that's one of the reasons why, that's one of the reasons why we're not playing Porter. Besh is not getting a lot of playing time. I want to when he gets rid of Jacoby, but we'll see. None of the offensive linemen are not playing. Pegues is not playing, and Hemingway is not playing a lot. Porter not playing, so they're not playing these guys because they're rookies.
Shipmate, I have a retort to that. If you'd like to hear it,
yeah,
they are not fucking ready.
Thank you.
Playing the NFL.
Yes, and that's what Pete says.
So, and that's what Pete. That's the way Pete. He's even said they're not ready. So, if that's what he says, then we have to assume. We know what assume means, right?
I know. Ask you me.
Yeah. We have to assume that our head coach knows what the fuck he's doing. Right?
No, I disagree, Sheree.
But here's the thing. Halfway through the season, are they rookies anymore? Maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you what. Lalu, I want to see that motherfucker on the fucking defensive line more.
Yeah.
I want that dude fucking blasting motherfucker. And I guarantee you that's going to happen in the fucking Kansas City game.
Mm-hmm.
So you said he doesn't like to play fucking rookies, right?
Yep.
Guess what? These motherfuckers playing their way in.
Yep.
That's what Pete was always saying. Play your way in, right?
Is Lealu a rookie? I don't think Lealu is a rookie, though. I don't think he is. He's a first-year Raider. He's a first-year Raider.
What I'm saying is he's like, I'll let you in if you show me.
Yeah, that's true. And he's proved.
But they just don't show him. I don't think Pete even gives a fuck about this season. He wants to fucking own it for a decade.
Yeah. And that's why Nav, that's why I told people, I said, this is not year one.
Yes.
I go back to my comments way before. This is not year one. This is year 0.
Mm-hmm.
This is year 0 of the Pete Carroll regime. Okay. And they're going to weed out and sprinkle in and get people ready. And I already talked about Lucky Tassi. I think that Lucky Tassi and Grant and Rogers should be fucking playing, but
that
just not yet.
Out of fucking hand. Freaking amazing.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
He needs to get in.
I guess
Go ahead, sir.
thing, what comes with that,
I guess now it is my internet problem because I did not bounce. You saw me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here it is. Well, I'm going to bring Bob back in. We're going to try to.
Bro, that's bullshit.
I did. Fuck you. I did not fucking get rid of you. Okay, I did not get rid of you. Every time that happens, I tell people it's not me. Now, granted, I do have a window up with porn. And I don't want to get rid of it because I want to watch the end of it. But that's on another window. Okay.
Well, I will tell you what. I think that Pete Carroll knows this is not a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, I agree.
So what he's trying to do is like just check out the dudes that are going to be friggin' sticking around, Mm-hmm. He knows fucking Max is going to be there. Because Max has already said, I'm a Raider. Right?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Max, easy.
Wait a second. I agree with that. But, and here's the but, and I know Sharif is about ready to pound on the fucking fist. Josh Jacobs said the same thing. And he
didn't.
Wait a fucking second. We got Max tied up. Now we own the rights to what happens. Whereas Jacobs checked out.
Right.
Jacobs checked out. That is the truth. Okay. Sorry, Sharif. Jacobs did not want to be here because we had an offer and the Packers had an offer. Their offer was a little bit better. And Josh said, I'll take that one. And he's balling out in Green Bay. He is. Because he wanted to go.
He's not actually balling out.
Well, he's injured with the flu, but he was overall the last 2 years, he's playing his ass off.
You're doing okay.
He's playing his ass off. Okay. If we want to get rid of Max, and I'm not saying we are, but at least we have the keys on that, not Max. Okay. So there's that. But if and God, it would piss me off. I got it, Sharif. I said he's playing his ass off. End of subject. But he wanted to leave, and he left because he said I'm a Raider for life. Fucking Carr said he's a Raider for life. We fucking dealt him. It's who they want to keep and who they want. And I want to say that they're going to keep Max because they have the capabilities to keep Max. He's under contract. Carr was not under they could get rid of that contract. And Jacobs was not under contract. They can get rid of it. Hey, Sharif, fuck it. I'm like I said, it's over. Jacobs is gone. He's gone. Love you, bro, but he's gone. And they got fucking Zeus White, who I thought was going to be a lot better, and he fucking sucks. Yeah, he denied KC, but when the Packers came the second time, he took the Packers offer. I will give him credit that he didn't go to KC like fucking Marcus Allen did. I will give him that credit. He could have went to Kansas City, but he did go to Green Bay. I will give him credit for that. He couldn't see himself playing for the fucking Chiefs. I give him that. Oh fuck. I don't know why. I swear I don't know why. This is not me. You saw my hands are here. My hands are here. I can't fucking kick people off when my hands are here. Bob, come back. I did not kick you off. But it's near the end of going to be near the end of the show. I already went over 3 hours. Fuck. The Raiders are building. This is year 0. That's why you're not seeing everybody in. I want to see more of Pegues. I want to see more of Hemingway. I want to see more of Rodgers. I want to see more of the Wawa West Max, the face of the team, and they then brought up trades. I get it. And thank you, Sharif, because I was going to ask that. Both you and Navman said the Raiders are going to win this weekend. I give props. I want to see it personally. If you missed the show earlier because Sharif wasn't here, it's 74. I know what you're saying. But yeah, it's year 0 because he's building the roster. I know you meant 74. I know you meant 74. I was embarrassed in D.C. I was embarrassed in Indianapolis. I don't want to be embarrassed this fucking week in Kansas City, especially in Kansas City, a place that I didn't want to fucking go to because their security are fucktwats too. Their security are fucktwats too. And I see what you're saying there. I remember, and maybe it's, I'm doing the old man shit. I remember the Monday night game that we were in Kansas City. It was myself and Hollywood, and it was the ESPN NFL crew. And we were up 17-0. Remember that game? I do. Casey Ever is smaller than the Raider image. Kind of is. But there's a shit ton of Kansas City shit at that airport. There's a fucking shit ton of Kansas City shit at that airport. I want to go to that game and not be embarrassed like I was in DC, like I was in Indianapolis. It got so bad in Indianapolis, and I stay to the end of the game. I stay to the end of the game. I will be there. I've never dropped a game. I actually left a little bit early for a game. Was it last year? It was in Vegas though, because I had to get across the street and I couldn't walk. I don't think I had my scooter there or whatever. I had to get over across the street, so I left early. It's the only time I've left the game early. I don't leave the game early. I don't want to be embarrassed. I want to be there, and I'm gonna endure what happened. I want to see a win. I want to see a win. Thank you. Sharif knows, and you know I'm being real. The only time I've ever left the game early was remember when was it last year when Booger was playing, and whatever game it was, that near the end of the game they put in AOC 12. That was the game. I don't remember what game it was. It was a home game in Vegas, and I left right before they put in AOC 12. That's the game. Because it was like maybe 5 minutes left to play. That was the game. And it was only, I didn't leave early per se. I needed to get the fuck up the stairs and go out. And so by the time that I got up the stairs, I was a little bit early, but by the time I was still there, the game was over. That's the game. I admit that. That's the only game I've left early. It's because I had to go do a show across the street over at that fucking bar that can't remember the name of it. That was the game I left. But I don't leave, and I do not want to be embarrassed. I do not want to be embarrassed this year. Yeah. Okay. Thank you there, brother. And I do want to thank, I mean, well, who is it? Was it God and Family? Oh, GFR, God, Family, and Raiders. That's what it is. He dropped some money on the what is it? The supers. Thank you. He still God, Family, and Raiders. Thank you. I want to thank him for his supers. I'm not begging for money. Unlike, I don't know if God and Family is still here. If he is, I want to thank him. He dropped some money tonight. I want to say thank you. Oh, yeah, I was there at I was at that game too, Sharif. Although I wasn't in the freezing rain, I was still in the stadium because I moved because I was getting pelted with rain. I stayed in the stadium. I was in the confines walking around, but I didn't leave the stadium. Yeah, GFAM. Thank you. And the shutout New Orleans, front row. 33-0. I remember that. Front row. In Nolan. I don't walk out. Yeah, GFAM. I want to thank GFAM for that, for the supers. I want to thank you for that. That's why I kept Navman on for a while too, because he dropped a $50 super. GFAM dropped. He said, "Well, I'm not going to be showed up by Navman," and that wasn't a shill. I'm not like that. That shills. So I thank you. But again, it's 3 hours and 15 minutes. I thank you for watching. If you're on the show, there you go. Thank you. That's exactly who I was talking about. Rare UNICEF hoarders using kids for sweaty jock straps. No, my jock strap. I got my jock strap fair and square. I got my jock strap fair and square. And I didn't use kids for it. Sharif knows that. I've told you guys that. It's right over there. I need to put it here so I can say, see, still got my jockstrap with the Stuart Schreier autograph. Yeah, if you want to give me a quick call, Sharif, because I do need to get to bed. Oh, for sure, brother. For sure. We're all in this. I fly out Friday. I thank everybody for being here. I'm not giving up my fandom. I'm going to drop a name. What is it? The assassin? Can't remember his name. He was the guy that was on the cover of ESPN magazine with the hard hat, with the knives going up and down. Oh, I know he's going to be in Kansas City. I got it. Fuck him. Talk to me. But I can't remember his name. Was it the assassin? The Raiders fan that got put into the Professional Football Ultimate Fans Association. And when the Raiders left Oakland, he ceased to be a Raiders fan. That's good for him. He had other shit going on. I'm never going to cease to be a Raiders fan. Dr. Death, thank you. Dr. Death, thanks, Sharif. I knew it was something. I got too much invested time and money and heart. I'm not going to stop being a Raiders fan. Just give me something to be proud about. So with that in mind, Sharif, give me a call if you can, if you want to talk. I want to thank Navman for being on. I did not boot him. It was either my internet or his internet, probably mine at the end. I want to thank, obviously, Miss Peggy for being on earlier. I want to thank the Bishop for being on. I thank and I thank you for being here. Thank you. I want to thank GFan for those subs. Timbuktu. I said that. The Timbuktu Raiders, I'm still following. Sharif, you said you wanted to fit. Oh, was it who I said that I needed to have? Oh, okay. Well, Sharif's here. So I'm gonna add him. Sharif, I got about 12 minutes, man. Can you do about 12?
Mic check. I'm okay. I'll take the earpiece out if it's a sound issue.
Yep. Okay. You're good. You're good on mics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just tuned in maybe about 20 minutes ago as Bishop and the other brother was on air with you. And wishing you a safe travels, of course, to KC, the land of surly fans and overrated barbecue. And
Smug
and
fan.
man,
Smug.
yes, smug.
There's smugs.
Especially in the last 8 years or so. Oh my God! You used to need cadaver dogs and a flashlight to find Chief fans outside the confines of Missouri, but now they've sprouted up everywhere, sort of like a bad fungus. So it's not impossible to beat them.
It's
Pete
not.
Carroll's
You gotta
coaching
play.
medal is going to be put to the test, and if we can do it on Christmas, and knowing that everyone is rooting against us, Vegas has us double-digit underdogs.
Wow, double digits. Wow.
Yeah. I think it's between 11 and 12 right now.
Okay.
That is, very telling. That should be motivation for this team. And we can continue to generate pressure up front, neutralize their speed by having Mahomes uncomfortable. Yes, Chris Jones and company is going to be tough up front, but the best way to neutralize a D-line is running the ball. And that's why we took Ashton at 6. So this is prime time now. Showtime to show if there is a chance and a prayer for the Raiders to begin a road back to relevancy and being competitive. And what better way to do it against your oldest, most hated rival, the Kansas City Chiefs. So, just like you, I feel like I have too much invested in this. In fact, Amazon lost a package of mine today with some Raider stuff that has to be resent out. So, you know, I'm going to fall on the sword. So just when, baby, I'm hoping for the best, and I will be dressed head to toe in silver and black, as I always am on Black Sunday, as you enjoy the nice festive atmosphere of Kansas City. And of course, you know, that individual being there to spread his activities, I guess, across state lines, you know. And it's funny because I was up, and I'm going to respond to that individual in that thread. I think I sent you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, you of the original, yeah. And I was going to say, if you do respond, because figured out that it I don't follow him, because, and I had to go through you and that other person who you know, and I said, hey, you don't have to do whatever you want to do, but I think it would your voice would be heard more than mine based upon circumstances. I know you know who I'm talking about, okay?
Right.
And I said, yeah, I get it. You might not want to get involved, but I said, if you want, I will back you. And I know you would back this person too. But the point is say, if he thinks that I'm jealous, I'm not jealous. You're exploiting your fucking kids for swag that you sell. And then you laugh about it and show it on IG. And I'm through being civil. I'll still be civil to him, but I'm saying, you know, you're a fucktwad. I will say that. And if this person gets his steroid induced rage up, maybe he'll pop me so I can actually sue him for something. Okay.
Yeah, well, when I make a response, and that inference was made to me as well, and like I said, I had no real dog in the fight, but just calling a spade a spade. I mean, hell, in New York, I see panhandling all the time, and to me, that's all that is glorified panhandling in the guise of children asking for something, which makes it even more despicable, dishonorable, and unmanly. Particularly if it's not, the merchandise isn't for the kids' enjoyment themselves, but to garner a profit, put it on eBay, or get some benefit from it anyway. You know, I'm not dying to have no sweaty wristbands by no players or anything like that. But you know, as a man,
Sharif, you don't have a game used jock signed by Stuart Schwaggart though.
No, and I'm so green with envy. You know,
it's fun. It's fun. Like I said, I can take locker room humor. I get it. That motherfucker would he would take it and he would fucking sell it. Game used Raider jock signed by Stuart Schwaggart, except that it's personally autographed to me. You fucktwad. So.
Right. And I relayed the point of someone there because I know a few individuals who have colorful opinions about that individual, but I relayed the point of him being seen jumping over some girl, little girl, child, to grab an item, and someone interjected, try to say, "Oh, that was his daughter." No, we know the difference, and I know you definitely know the difference because you're at every home game.
Yeah.
So you know, and so it's just troublesome. You know, it doesn't make any difference in my life, but sometimes people should do self inventory. And when you're kind of having kids being complicit by default, who are not old enough to gauge the lack of moral compass in that, you know, just how underhanded it is, because most of those players believe sincerely they're making some child smile. They're going to cherish that or take it to school and show it off. They're not thinking it's going to end up on eBay or on IG or to some bidder or, you know, for some grown male's profit. You know, but if that's the way you want to live, do you. But You know, that's crazy to me. It really is. But hey, such is the world that we live in, you know.
But I'm glad to see that you actually, Navman thinks, and you think a tight game. Navman was like saying 24-20, 24-21. You're saying what, 27-24? I'd love to see 27. You know,
Yeah, I'm saying 23-20. If we can kick a few field goals, play them tight defensively, continue the trend from the past week or two, at least from the Tennessee game. Yes, this is a much different offense we're playing against.
Yeah.
But they had to brace for us too. I think Mike Mayo can be a great neutralizer or a secret weapon for us in this game if schemed up correctly, because he matches up very well with who they have in their backfield. You know, if Gino is patient and smart, and Patrick Graham revisits the approach that got us that win in Christmas 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And what the hell? We got a shot. It's 50-50. Either they're going to win or we're going to win.
Yeah.
And we need to win more desperately than they do. So this is why we brought Pete Carroll here to lock intellectual horns with the big dogs, the Andy Reeds and the Harbaughs. So now, Pete, let's see what you got left in the tank. And if nothing else, I just win, lose, or draw, I want to see a fight. We lose a nail biter, I can live with it.
Mm-hmm.
If we lay down like some welcome mat, and you know it's gonna, you know, disappoint me greatly.
Well, as long and I'm not gonna say names again because I know you drop her name so easy. If we don't lay down like person X, who you usually drop on, or easier than this person, which is funny. I don't. I'm sure somebody got back to her on that, but as long as we don't lay down as easier than said person, and that's from Sharif, by the way. I didn't say it. I still, I still. I haven't seen her this year, by the way, but yeah. I don't want to be embarrassed. That's all. I don't want to be embarrassed. I want to go out of that stadium where I'm like this, you know, not trudging off like Tom Brady when he lost the fumble that he knew he lost. I want to go up with my head high. That's what I want to do.
Exactly, because that ring around the rosy stunt still burns me. And I know they would love nothing better than to stick it to us in their field, you know, just because they think they can. You know, they have that bully in them when they have an inferior opponent. We just gotta smack them in the mouth, as Mike Tyson would say, and bring a different energy to them than what they may expect by looking at our record. So divisional games, everything goes out the window, as we already know. So I believe and desperately hoping that we can do it. It's Chief Week, and I'm hoping our good friend Max Crosby is drilling that in the defense religiously, getting them amped up like a pack of pit bulls who haven't been fed in 72 hours, and just unleash them on that Kermit the Frog stunt double over there in KC.
I say break Kermit the Frog stunt double and then break the fucking person that has a Kermit the Frog doll.
Oh yeah, that annoying miscreant hanger-on that followed them everywhere. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, that's me. And when I see this person, I'm definitely gonna say, "What do you got for me? What do you got for me?" But that's hearsay. Hey, Sharif, I appreciate the couple minutes. EMAC, I'm gonna end this show because I need to. It's fucking 1:00 in the morning, and I got an appointment tomorrow. So thanks for coming in. And I saw it was you, and I said yes. Cannot, no, I will not call you tonight because I'm tired. But I will give another return call to you, sir. when I have a chance. So I haven't forgotten. I appreciate you being here, Jack. But and thank you there, Emac, for the love. And by the way, Emac says you should be head coach. I can be OC, and he will be the DC. And this is a Seattle Seahawks fan. So I don't know.
I appreciate that. And very briefly, lastly, Kat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This being a public space, I assume very possibly my words tonight may enter the ears of some. And if I see any little subtle clap back, as they say, or something I believe aimed at me, that would be one of the worst mistakes they could make in their life. Because some of the things people have told me in confidence, who he don't think I know, and my own personal feelings about some strange events around him, I will roast him like some roast pork at a Puerto Rican wedding.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I love that.
Verbally, that is. So
it's not at a Jewish wedding for sure, but the roast pork,
exactly.
the Boricua pork, yeah, that's some good shit, by the way. That is some good.
Yeah, pass the lemon juice and the hot sauce. So you know, it's up to them how they want it. You know. But anyway, Kat, we're gonna end on a peaceful note. All the best to the nation, the honorable stand-up people in the nation. You know, who are not trying to exploit it, enrich themselves, looking for a cheap ticket to fame, or have some inordinate belief of who they are. Stop it. Come back down to earth, be realistic, and enjoy the game. It shouldn't, you know, take 10 or 15 player items for you to have a nice experience at a Raider game. I've never went to a Raider game expecting something from a player.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I'm different like that.
So yeah, but hey, Sharif, thank you there, sir. This is Sharif Saleh Khan, aka Black Thanos. I'm getting better with rolling your last name off now. And you know it's only because when I see the 2 A's, I go into automatic Tagalog mode. Okay, right. I go into automatic Tagalog. But yes, Black Thanos, Sharif Saleh Khan, thank you for coming in on the show, brother, and you're always welcome.
All right, my friend. Talk to you soon.
All right, take care, bro. That was Sharif. Thank you. So 1 o'clock passed, and without Angelo. Maybe Angelo will be on tomorrow. Good night. There you go. Jack Kenna says it. 4 p.m. Pacific. Boy, that'd be 7. Maybe, Jack, I'll try. Because Jack will be at work tomorrow. That's why I said after 4 p.m. And I want to, like I said, we will talk about this tomorrow. We will have on the show, and if I can, because it's kind of late, but I will hopefully start the show at 8 o'clock with Mark Santos, not Mark Sanchez. No, Mark Santos, the son of Gil Santos, the voice of the Patriots for the 70s. I got a text from him, and he's hoping he's going to do it. I hope we can get that squared away. So maybe 8 p.m. Eastern time, Mark Santos, the son of Gil Santos, right? And then we'll have on Fester, Raider Fester will talk about his stuff. I know Navman will be there. And we'll have some more. Okay. So we got that. And then obviously then I fly out Friday. We'll see. But anyway, y'all take care. And again, I appreciate the positivity. I appreciate the positivity. Y'all take care. We will see you tomorrow here on the channel. Don't have 6,000 subscribers or followers on IG. I don't even know how many followers I have on IG. Fuck that noise. What was it? Asa says it, and I'll get your name correct. And Raider Way, thank you as well. Jack Kenna, thank you as well. Sharif, thank you as well. If you're still here, thank you for being here. Emac's still here. Emac's a fucking Seahawk fan. I know people that are in on this show, mostly. If you're watching on Navman's channel, I know that God Family and Raiders, GFR, thank you for the support. I know that there were some other folks in here. I don't. Was it Salute the Flag? Or fuck the flag? Or Where's the Flag? Yeah, WTF? Yeah, Where's the Flag? I didn't see him tonight though. But all the people that are here on the other channel, that is Navman's channel, thank you. Y'all take care. I will be back tomorrow. Take care. We'll see you.